Good day, here are the top stories of the Manila Times for Thursday, July 22, 2021. Senator Panfilo Lacson will aim for the presidency in 2022 with Senate President Vicente Tito Sotto III as his running mate. Sotto, Nationalist People's Coalition or NPC chairman, confirmed this on Wednesday in a radio interview. He said they will formally launch their candidacy on August 4. The Senate chief said he and Lacson make a good combination, he being a consensus builder while Lacson a street fighter, being a former Philippine National Police chief. Vice President Maria Leonor Leni Robredo on Tuesday admitted that she has no resources to launch a decent presidential campaign. Robredo, who has yet to announce whether or not she will run for president in the 2022 elections, told ANCs after the fact that the current situation is so different from that in 2016. A Pulse Asia survey conducted from June 7 to 16, 2021 showed that 6% would have voted for Robredo if the presidential election were held during the survey period. This survey also showed, among others, that 28% would have voted for Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio if the presidential election were held during the survey period. Earlier this month, Duterte Carpio said that she was open to running for president in 2022. Government officials, including members of President Rodrigo Duterte's cabinet, must resign from their posts if they will run in next year's national elections, Malacanang said on Wednesday. Palace spokesman Harry Roque Jr. issued the statement following Eastern Samar Governor Ben Evardones' announcement that some of the Partido Demokratiko Pilipino Lakas ng Bayans or PDP Laban senatorial candidates for the 2022 elections will come from Duterte's cabinet. The initial list included Roque, Metropolitan Manila Development Authority Chairman Benjamin Benhur Abalos Jr., Presidential Communications Secretary Martin Andanar, Presidential Anti-Corruption Commission Chairman Greco Belgica, Labor Secretary Silvestre Bello III, Information and Communications Technology Secretary Gregorio Honasan II, Cabinet Secretary Carlo Alexei Nograles, Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Salvador Panelo, Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade, and Public Works Secretary Mark Villar. Also included in the pool of possible candidates are House Deputy Speaker Loren Legarda, Senate Majority Floor Leader Juan Miguel Zubiri, and former Senator Joseph Victor J.V. Ejercito. Entertainment personalities Willie Revillame and Robin Padilla as well as broadcaster Rafi Tulfo were also in the pool. Giannis Antetokounmpo ended one of the greatest NBA finals ever with 50 points and a championship. Milwaukee waited 50 years to win again. Antetokounmpo added 14 rebounds and 5 block shots as the Bucks beat the Phoenix Suns 105-98 on Tuesday, Wednesday in Manila to win the series 4-2. It was the third game this series with at least 40 points and 10 rebounds for Antetokounmpo. He shot 16 for 25 from the field and made 17 of 19 free throws after hitting just 55.6% in the postseason. The Bucks last won the championship in 1971 behind Lou Alcindor before becoming Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Oscar Robertson. Topping business, credit rating firm Moody's Investors Service has lowered its 2021 growth forecast for the Philippines, still citing the coronavirus disease 2019 pandemic as a cause of uncertainty. Moody's said in a report released on Wednesday that it expects the country's real gross domestic product or GDP to increase by 5.8% this year, down from its previous estimate of 7% in January. An improvement in consumer spending and investment will strengthen Philippine domestic output, which will be bolstered by government fiscal support. It also underscored the extent and speed of recovery, however, are subject to uncertainties relating to coronavirus pandemic as well as vaccination progress, according to the Depth Watcher. In other sports news, Japan may be under a state of emergency, but it's business as usual inside the athletes' village of the Olympic Games here. Team Philippines physician Dr. Randy Molo of the Philippine Sports Commission's Medical and Sports Science Unit revealed this to media men during breakfast at the Conrado, Tokyo, Secretariat headquarters of the delegation. According to the Team Philippines doctor, athletes go about their businesses with guarded optimism inside the 44-hectare athletes village located in Tokyo's Harumi waterfront district. Athletes, officials, and coaches numbering 6,700 inside the village undergo saliva testing for COVID-19 daily. Olympic organizers are hoping the village can be a COVID-free bubble following the release of their so-called playbook rules on how athletes should move between competition venues, training centers, and their accommodation. Antonio Contreras, Yen Macabenta, and Edsel Lagman are the columnists of the front page this Thursday. Contreras talks about an Isko Moreno and Manny Pacquiao tandem in 2022. Macabenta says the nation faces in 2022 a time of testing on dynastic politics. Lagman enumerates the valedictory sonas of past presidents. The Times, in its editorial, writes about the Food Panda scandal and the action taken by Dole. Read the full version in the paper's opinion section or listen to the voice of the Times. For more news and information, read the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and keep up with the Times. This is Christian Crow Maghanoy reporting.